While dealing with verbal bullying as a transgender individual, it's very important to see if it has any impact on your life at all. Because if it doesn't, then why bother even thinking about it? Therefore, in this video, we're going to check if what they say about you has any effect on your life using my special method where we write it down and check everything together. And this method isn't only for transgender women out there who are experiencing verbal bullying or rejection. In fact, anyone who's experienced verbal bully might find it helpful. So all you need is a pen or pencil and a piece of paper. You could do this practice with me right now, or you could just continue watching the video and do it later, whatever that feels comfortable to you. However, if you choose to do it with me, just feel free to pause the video anytime you want, and once you are finished, come back and continue. Now, let's start it. The first thing we do is we ask ourselves a question. What is the context of bully you're experiencing? Like, is it about your physical appearance? Like, do they try to bring you down by focusing on those body parts which you've shown some vulnerability towards? Or it's not physical, like it's more about your identity, like you can't stay here with us because you're a man, or drop that flower, you're a man, you can never be a real mom, and things like that. What is the context of your bully? Write it down. Now let's write down our next question. In your opinion, why is the reason they're doing it? Think about it. Why? Is it because they're so messed up themselves and they feel the need to bring others down to kind of lift themselves? Or is it because they're living a miserable life and they just can't see others happy? So they do this to make others feel the same, and it kind of makes them feel less terrible about their own misery. Could it be because they're jealous of you? Or because of their strict traditional belief system, they're kind of afraid of having unique people like you around them? Or it could be even deep down, they really want to be like you, but they kind of feel like that's impossible for them, and that kind of breaks their hearts, and by doing this, they kind of release their anger, and many other possible reasons. Write it down. Think about it. Now, next question. What are the best possible solutions to avoid situations like this? How can we avoid facing these people without becoming an isolated, lonely individual? For example, if someone is really becoming problematic for you at a school, maybe taking the issue to the principal office could be helpful, or asking your parents to come to the principal office and defend your rights. If it's a relative or coworker and things like that, like a nosy neighbor or a noisy cousin, you can definitely find some strategies to keep you away from these toxic people. But again, make sure you're not going to turn into one of these people who just sit in their rooms, lock the door, and never talks to anyone again. Yes, I still attend the party, but I try my best to avoid Aunt Jessica. And I'll make sure I stay away from her and her speech about how a man or woman should be and things like that. And if I find myself caught in a conversation with her, maybe I could find an excuse to get out. Oh, I guess they're calling me. See you later. Bye. See? Think about it. Can you come up with some strategies to avoid these people as much as you can? Now, suppose you've tried everything, but your cousin finds a way to throw one of his ridiculous jokes at you, and now you feel terrible. In that case, let's move on to our next question. Our next question is, what impact does this verbal bully have in your life? Their bullies could do nothing except making you stronger. See, look at it this way. As a human being, you're much stronger than that a joke could crash you down. Their words are meaningless. They have no power. They actually feel terrible about themselves. That's why they're doing this, to make themselves feel less miserable. But unfortunately, it doesn't work, because not only it doesn't make them feel better, but it makes them feel worse. There's nothing wrong with you. You haven't done anything wrong. They're the ones who got the problem, not you. Be compassionate towards them. They're already suffering. And once you change your mindset from, oh, they hate me, so there must be something wrong with me, or I should put them in their place so they would never do it ever again. Changing it from this mindset to, oh, poor living creature is suffering, trying its best to end the suffering, but has no idea that it's just making it worse. When you change your mindset like that, then it's over, because you've literally checked everything and you know what to do. At least you know what's going on with the situation. Now you have some insight about it at least. You could prepare papers like this for different situations and look at them as a reminder before entering those events. For example, I'm invited to this birthday party and I've got this transphobic relative, and by using this practice, I could remind myself about the things I learned today and I review it before the party. This video got much longer than it was supposed to be, but that's okay. Till next time, take care. Have a great day. Bye.